Good morning, children. So today I am going to do for you EBS from that that is the social. So I am doing the lesson for you. Our India physical diversity. Our India physical diversity. So that is page number. What is the page number? 197. 197. So you know what is physical diversity means. India in India, that is, see, India is our, so which is our country? First you should know which is our country. India is our country. We are Indians. So when someone asks you what is your nationality, you have to tell that I am an Indian. I am an Indian. You have to tell I am an Indian. So India has a diversity of physical features such as, so I told you, Himalayan mountain range. So these are what? Himalayan mountain ranges. So we have many mountains. So one of the highest mountain which is for the world is, highest mountain is Mount Everest. Okay. So that includes not only Himalayan ranges, that includes deserts, coastal plains and islands also. So that is the physical division of India, physical division of India. First, if you want to read the map, first you should know the directions. So what are direction first? So this is north. So this is north, this is south, this is south, this is your east and this is your west. So first if you want to read the map, so first you should know the direction. This is north. This is south, the down pole. So you can call it as poles also. North pole, south pole, that is east and the west. East and the west. Don't confuse. So many tell if there is West Bengal here. So you know this part you have West Bengal, that is Calcutta. So many will get confused that they'll tell this is the west. So this is not the west because you have West Bengal. So it is a which direction? It is the east and this is the west direction. So you have many neighboring countries also. No, we have neighboring countries also. The first we are going to read. So to the west we have Arabian Sea. So what we have to the west? We have Arabian Sea. To the south pole we have Indian Ocean. To the south pole we have Indian Ocean, and this is Sri Lanka. This is what? Sri Lanka. It is our neighboring country. So here we have Bay of Bengal, and some of the islands we have, that is Andaman and Nicobar Island also. Andaman and Nicobar Island also. So we have many neighboring countries also, like we have here, we have China, here we have what? Pakistan, here we have Sri Lanka, Bangladesh will come there for you, that is for east. Okay, Bangladesh, Pakistan, okay, Bhutan, okay, these are all what? Neighboring countries. So today we are going to read about the divisions of the physical divisions. So first, so you have, so together they make India our country. So I told which is our country, India is our country. So we are Indians. So when someone asks you what you have to tell, which is your nationality, you should tell that we are India. Nationality is Indian. So India is the home for variety of plants and animals also. So we have many sanctuaries, wildlife sanctuaries, and there is a what? Forests also. So we have deserts also. One of the desert, that is in Rajasthan we have Thar desert. In Rajasthan what we have? Thar desert. So Thar desert, and so I told you Mount Everest is the highest peak of world, and K2, that is Kilimanjaro. K2 is Kilimanjaro, it is a mountain, so it is the highest peak in India, highest peak in that is the world is Mount Everest, highest peak in India is K2, that is Kilimanjaro. Understood, children? So we have, so before reading that you should know the ordinal directions. Ordinal direction, what are ordinal directions? So how you are going to read this? So how you are going to read this? You are going to read like this: northeast, northwest. So northeast, northeast, northwest. Southeast, southwest. So these are what? Ordinal directions. So you can just see here also. See here, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. So these are known as ordinal directions. So before knowing this, if you want to read the map, whether it is a political map or whether it is a physical map, you should know these directions. Without knowing, you cannot know. And you should also know the longitude lines and the latitude lines also. So when you see on the degrees, you may find out the places in the maps. Next, that is, what do you see in the map? When you look at the large, that is the land surface of India, don't you notice the difference from one region to another, you see various types of landforms. You know, there are various types of landform, that is plateaus, mountains, hill, plains, plateaus, valleys. Okay, these are what? Landforms. What are landforms? So if you ask a question like what are landforms and give examples, you can give examples are like mountains, hills, plains, plateaus, valleys, etc. This difference that we see all the land surface are known as physical features. So what is physical feature? Today we are going to read about physical features here, diversity. So we are going to learn about the landforms. Landforms. Okay. Next I told you. So what are these directions? North pole, north, south, east and west. This is what Arabian Sea is to the west and Bay of Bengal is to the east and Indian Ocean is to the south. Okay, understood? In Asia, India is in southern hemisphere. In Asia, India is in what? Southern hemisphere. So when you are going for the physical divisions, so the northern mountains. So here India is being divided into here. Important mountains that is physical division of India are the northern mountain, the peninsular plateau, the northern plains and coastal plains. So India is divided physically how many? 4 divisions. 4 divisions. First one is northern mountain, peninsular plateau, northern plains and coastal plains. So we are going to read today, that is northern mountains. They consist mostly of Himalayan ranges. So here Himalayan region, you have many mountains here. So among I told which is the highest mountain here, that is Mount Everest in the world. So when you look at the northern part of the map, you will notice that Himalayan ranges extend from Kashmir to Meghalaya. So you can see Kashmir to Meghalaya. So these are what? It includes from the north. The Himalayas are the highest mountain in the world. The Himalayas are the highest mountain in the world. So you can see the map. So you can see the map also here. So I written here. So here K2, that is Himalayan ranges, mountains. Mount Everest is the highest here. So I told that is it extends from Kashmir to Meghalaya. So what are the characteristics features of ranges? So they are covered with snow. So these full Himalayan ranges are covered with snow. It is also the boundary for the other countries. Because why it is the boundary? Because the other, like China, we have China which is the neighboring country. So they cannot enter our country because it is as a guard. It is safeguard, and these Himalayan ranges mountains act as a guard. So here they have many high peaks. So I told we have many mountains here. We have many high peaks also. So among them is what? Mount Everest and K2, that is Kilimanjaro. Next, there are many deep valleys here. Valleys, you know, running water. Valleys, water. So you have many mountains which are taken birth. For example, Ganga. So Yamuna, Ganga. So all these are Brahmaputra, are the tributaries which have taken birth from Himalayas. These are the rivers which have taken birth from Himalayas and which are flowing throughout our India. So they are hot spring. So there are, you know, the seasons also, the summer season, winter season, rainy season also. There is a variety of plants and animal species also. So according how we have many forests also, many sanctuaries also. So we can see in the forest, what can you see? We can see many varieties of wild animals. We can see varieties of wild animals. So wild animals and also the many types of species also, including that is wild animals, and we have many plants also. Next, what are the advantage of Himalaya? That is the mountains, Himalayan ranges. So Himalaya prevents the cold wind from the Central Asia blowing into India. So you know it. That is when the climate changes or the monsoon changes, the Himalayas will not allow the wind. That is the change into the that will not. Himalayas will prevent the cold winds coming from the Central Asia. So Asia is the continent. So in Asia, India is also a part of Asia. So it is in northern hemisphere. They are the sources of many that is northern Indian rivers. So I told you it gives birth to many rivers. It gives the Himalayan ranges give birth to many rivers. For example, Brahmaputra, Ganga, Indus. Okay, so these are all what the Himalayan range gives birth to many rivers. They check the monsoon wind and cause heavy rainfall. So here the climatic condition go on and change according to the climate, and we get heavy rainfall also, which help for the production of our. It will be used for whom? For the agriculture purpose, for the farmers. They are like that is gigantic wall and are natural northern frontiers to control foreign invasion. So I told there are many countries of that is we have neighboring countries also. It is like a wall that will never leave the other countries to that is to come inside our India. So it is acting as a wall here. Understood, children? So here next we have some of the animals which are found in the Himalaya, that is in the Himalayas. So you can see leopard, tiger, snow leopard, jungle cat, common langur. So you can see in the Himalayan ranges, these are the animals which are found. Leopard, tiger, snow leopard, jungle cat, that is jungly cat, and that is common langur. So next, an unusual wide and long valley in the low Himalayas is called Doon. For example, Dehradun in India. It is a popular tourist place. During summer, people visit here. Why do people? So you know, why do people visit in the summer places? You know, we go for the hilly stations. Why do we go? So one of the that is the place is Dehradun. Many of the tourists visit that place. Why do they visit? Because Dehradun is in the Doon Valley on the foothills of Himalayas, nested between the river Ganga on the east and Jamuna on the west. So you have here that is the Ganga and Jamuna. Jamuna is here. Jamuna is here. So it is. So it will be very cool for you. So from you know, we also move from one place to another in search of food. Even when we have holidays and all, where do we go? We go for tourist places to just have fun, to relax ourselves. So why it is known as? Why do people merge? Why do people go from there? So because Dehradun is in Doon Valley on the foothills of Himalayas, nested between the river Ganga on the east and to the Yamuna on the west. Understood, children? So we understood. So you have understood. Next we will go for the. Hence we can see the diversity in the climate of India also. So I told you there are climate like winter, summer, that is southwest monsoon, retreating monsoon, Rabi season and all. So here 4 seasons in India. That is how many seasons we have? Winter season, summer season, southwest monsoon season, and retreating monsoon season. The weather changes from the time during the day. So you know. From day to night there are changes in the weather also. So I told you the air that is the wind that blows will change the weather also. Sometimes it is cool and other time it will be hot. Sometimes it is cloudy. So this is the changing weather in our country. So here the dry air, the changing monsoon ends wind, the natural hazards like cyclone diversity affects the climate of India. So you have that is the cyclones that is in the coastal areas. We can see that is in coastal areas we can find out main what that is the cyclones are disturbed cyclone because of the heavy rainfall. So you can see the fishermen who go and catch the fishes, even they are avoided to not enter the seas. Maybe it is Arabian Sea or the Indian Ocean also. Okay, children. The climate of the India can be classified into 4 distinct. I told you that winter season come from December to January. That is December, January, and February. We'll be having what? Winter. The summer season starts from that is March, April, and May. This is the 3 months that will be very hottest for you. The southwest monsoon that is the rainy season, that is also known as Kharif season, that is June, July, August and September. Next, retreating monsoon, that is Rabi season, October and November. So the movement of the air on the earth's surface from high pressure area to low pressure area is called wind. You know wind. So the wind which changes brings the monsoon also. The wind which changes their direction from one season to another season are known as seasonal wind. The wind that changes from season to season are also known as seasonal wind. For example, monsoon wind. Okay, children. So next we have that is page number 223. So you have to find out these animals. You have to find out these animals, where do they live actually, where do they live. So scene where you can see, maybe it is in wild sanctuaries or in the forest also. So you have next, you can see the coffee bean here, coffee plants and jackfruit plants, mango. So these are all the fruits which are, you can see in the seasonal, that is seasonal, okay, which are seasonal. So you can see that is the mango, which is the season, and is also known as the what king of the fruits. You can find this mango only in the summer season. So you have mentioned the names of any 3 protected forest areas in India. Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, next Bhavnagar Amreli Forest, next Mangalam Reserve Forest. So these are the protected forest areas in India. First one Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, next Bhavnagar Amreli Forest, Nanmangalam Reserve Forest. So these are the protected forest areas. Next, discuss with your friends about the endangered animal in India. So we endangered, which are dangerous animals. So you have to name it out 3. So Bengal tiger, snow leopard, black bug. So black bug. So these are all what? Endangered animals. So today we learned about the Himalayan ranges. So we saw. So first I taught you what? That is the Himalayan. First you should know the what direction. So I taught you today: north, south, east and west. So ordinal directions are, how will you read this? Northeast, northwest, southeast and southwest. So in this way you are going to read the direction. So some of the points here. India extends from Kashmir in the north to Kanyakumari. Kashmir you have in the north, and south you have Kanyakumari in the south. From the run of Kutch, that is in the west, to Arunachal Pradesh in the south, in the east. So Kutch is in Gujarat, Kutch, okay, in the west, to Arunachal Pradesh in the east. We have I told you, we have that is the desert, which is the hottest desert or the longest desert in India is Thar Desert, which is present in Rajasthan. The land forms, I told you, mountain, plateaus and plains. So I told you what are the importance of mountains also in starting only. That forms what natural boundaries between countries. The mountains are also storehouses of resources, sources of rivers. So I told you there are many sources of rivers from the Himalayan ranges, which gives birth for the rivers, like I told you, Yamuna, Ganga, Brahmaputra and all. So ideal for plantation crops. So it gives the source for plantation of crops also. So I told you some of the neighboring countries. Which are the neighboring countries of our India? Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar and Sri Lanka. So which are the neighboring countries here? So the Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar and Sri Lanka. So I told you these are all the neighboring countries. So which is our national capital territory? Which is our national capital? Delhi. So it comes here. Okay, Delhi comes here. It is also known as the heart